Hello and welcome to another weekly vlog. It is Monday and I'm going to take you with me for my week. If you're wondering why I'm wearing let me show you this, like a little wearable hot water bottle on my back, it's because I have an injury. Which, will I talk about this today or will I talk about this tomorrow? Maybe tomorrow. Today, let's just keep the vibes high. And let's make myself some lunch. It's 11:30 and I'm just gonna make myself a big batch of a salad, which I will have some of now and then maybe some later in the week. I do a weekly food shop on the weekend and I'm really trying to eat like a super, I don't even know if this is like a faddy thing to say, but like an anti-inflammatory diet. I'm just trying to eat really, really well to kind of support my healing from my injury. And honestly, I've never been so motivated in my life. Like I am eating so many plants. I feel like my body is thriving. I mean, the injury ain't thriving, but the rest of my body is thriving. My bowels, thriving. Everything else, thriving. Injury less so, but hopefully it helps. So yeah, this week I've bought all the ingredients to make like a bunch of different wholesome like salads, which I'm going to be serving with some grains, some legumes, and also like some protein sources. So my first salad of the week is one that I saw on Instagram, and she didn't put the measurements on her Instagram because it's in her book that you have to buy, but I just wrote down the ingredients and I thought I'll just eyeball it, and it's basically, I just wrote it down as kale salad. So let's try it. I bought the ingredients, let's give it a go. Before I do this, shall I try and find Bella and see if we can say hello to Bella? Bella Boo, were you in here? Yes, she is. Yeah, I just heard a little meow. Yeah, I just heard a little meow. Was that you? Oh, you're purring. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Look at my girl. So apparently an essential step in this salad is massaging the kale with lemon juice. So I'm going to give this kale a nice little sensual massage to start its day. Well, it's almost midday. A little lunchtime massage for this kale before it gets eaten. Maybe it makes it more tender. All right, that is all the base ingredients. So let's mix it up. And next up, I'm gonna make the dressing. Now this is where it could all go wrong because there was no measurements. No measurements. I'm just gonna give it the best shot, okay? Tahini. Yeah, I love tahini. Soy sauce, I'm just gonna pour a bunch in there. Oh, that looks nice. A little bit of sriracha, a little squeeze of that. Not much. Okay, 2 cloves in the press. Doesn't call for miso paste, but I'm putting in miso paste. And it also doesn't call for this. This is peanut ryu. Anyway, I bought this in one of those fancy, very expensive delis this weekend. And it's basically a mix of chili oil with peanuts and sesame. It literally just sounds amazing, so I thought, screw it, let's try a little bit of that as well. We're throwing everything at this sauce, but I can't open the jar because my hands are too oily. A little bit of that in there. Am I going to regret this choice? Who knows? Who knows? Wow, this smells insane. Anybody who says they don't like salads just hasn't been making the right dressings, you know? The salad is ready to rumble. Let's serve that up on my big old bowl. And then I'm going to top it with some maple soy balsamic glazed fried tempeh. And that is my lunch today. Here it is, my fully loaded bowl of goodness. Let's get this in my mouth. That is honestly like a 9 out of 10. This is like my dream lunch. I love it so much. Good morning. It is Tuesday. It is 6:52 a.m. I'm gonna go swimming. Woo. I swim at my local leisure centre. Probably swim 2 days a week. and this is all part of like my rehab journey from my injury, which I will talk to you more about later. But yeah, I've got all of my swimming gear in here. This is all skincare and hair care because, you know, swimming in chlorine for an hour is not great for the skin and hair. So I've got a proper full-on routine which kind of helps to protect it. But yeah, gonna go in. It's me and a lot of oldies doing our morning swims together. And I'm well and truly in my swimming era, so let's go. Swim done, 1.5k in the bag. Let me have a look at my splits on the old Strava. You should follow me on Strava, guys, because I'm documenting my whole recovery on there. 1.5k in 30 minutes and 1 second, 2 minutes per 100 meters. It was very busy in the pool today, which I find quite intimidating. I find it quite stressful when there's loads of people in the pool. I was just like, I need to keep my pace perfect and not get in anybody's way. And this woman accidentally grabbed my foot when she was doing front crawl and it was just a lot. But yeah, pleased with myself. Nice swim. Let's go home, have some brekkie and get started with my Tuesday. So you might remember that in previous vlogs, I don't know if I said it in my vlogs actually, that I said I had a hamstring injury. Well, I had that hamstring injury for like 7 weeks and it was spreading into my back. And then I think me and my physio realised, oh, it wasn't your hamstring, it's actually something else. So I got an MRI scan last week, got the results on Friday, it's my spine. I am not saying exactly what the diagnosis is, but it's an issue with my spine. And the good news is we caught it really early, it is mild and it's very treatable, so I'm feeling cautiously optimistic. But it does mean like no running, no big hikes, no carrying heavy things, lifting heavy weights, like any of that stuff for a little while. I mean, it's already been 7 weeks and I don't really know how much longer it's going to be, but I'm assuming a few months. So yeah, it's a recovery journey. It's going to take some time. Actually, since my MRI results last Friday, I've only managed to have a 15-minute call with my physio. So I'm somebody who has quite an anxious disposition and I feel like I need a sense of control, even if it's a false sense of control, to feel more calm, and that control comes from knowledge. So I've got a call with my physio today for half an hour where we're going to try and talk through some bits. I can try and get a little bit more understanding of what's going on, and then I've got a 45-minute appointment with her on Thursday where I can talk through anything else that we don't get through today, and she can do some physio on me. But yeah, basically, I still don't quite understand what is happening, what my trajectory is for recovery, what my rehabilitation program is going to look like. Like, I don't know, and I don't enjoy not knowing. So I'm quite excited to have some calls and appointments and get to grips with it and understand what's going on. But yeah, just so you know, I am not sharing my exact diagnosis right now. Like I never shared my full diagnosis with my mental health, because I am somebody who I don't think can really cope with hearing other people's negative experiences with this kind of injury. And I know people often share their experiences from a really positive place and they think it's going to help me. And I totally appreciate that. But I know myself, I know my mind, and reading things like that triggers the hell out of me. So I need to not read it. So to protect myself, I am not sharing like my full diagnosis right now. Maybe I will down the line, but I'm still in like a very vulnerable state and I'm still getting to grips with it. And I still don't even bloody fully understand what's happening. So yeah, I'm not sharing that right now. But basically, spinal injury is going to wipe me out for a while. I don't know when I'll be back to doing all the things that I love, but I'm focusing what I can do on what I can do. And right now that's swimming. And I'm quite a fast, if I don't toot my own horn, I'm actually quite a fast swimmer. So I feel like maybe because I'm tall, I'm quite good at swimming. And I'm really enjoying doing some swimming. I might actually get some swimming lessons because I feel like I don't really know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just literally jumping in the pool and giving it a go. So yeah, I might do some swimming lessons, and then I'm doing gentle walks and I'm doing my rehab, and I'm actually going to start some physio-led Pilates this week. So yeah, I feel like I am slowly starting to get my head around it. It's really scary. It's terrifying. Hearing you have something wrong with your spine is not the news that you want to be hearing. And I have cried so much So much. And I try to not, I can think about it right now and cry. But yeah, if I think about it too much, it does make me a little bit emotional because I just don't need this right now in my life. Like I really don't need a spinal injury, but here we are. I think there'll be so many lessons that I learned from this experience. There'll be so much growth that comes from this. And I feel like sharing this journey will help a lot of other people who go through similar things. Spinal injuries are actually weirdly super common, so maybe me sharing what I'm going through will help someone. That is what's going on with me. Once I've had some more information from my team that I'm working with, then I will let you know what my trajectory of recovery looks like. But right now I'm just, yeah, going for my swims, eating my greens and just doing my best.
I feel like we've got like a lot of plates spinning, but we're a little bit too pokey. The main bedroom is to jump on most of the time. One of these days there's an old plan. New build, so it'd be great because it would come with all the paper.
Hello, good morning. It is 6:47 a.m. I've just finished doing my morning mobility and rehabilitation, and I'm going to make myself a little smoothie. So I'll show you what I put in it. Cashew milk as my base. This is my favourite plant milk for smoothies because it's literally just spring water, cashews and sea salt. Frozen fruit, I'm going to put in some pineapple, a few strawberries and some blues, some walnuts, chia seed, electrolytes. These ones are from a brand called Ocean and they're just unflavoured. This Linwood's blend of flaxseed, almond, Brazil nuts, walnuts and CoQ10. Whatever CoQ10 is. Ancient and Brave creatine. Ancient and Brave collagen. Some whole hemp seeds. I'm having a lot of collagen based products right now because I'm trying to heal my back. Don't know if it's doing anything, but I'm doing my best. This is the Ancient Nutrition multi-collagen protein. This is the Hermosa vanilla vegan protein. And then I'm just gonna chop up a little bit of ginger. All right, got my chopped ginger, and then just some more cashew milk. I know it looks like there's enough for 2 people, but this is all for me because I want all that goodness in my body. The ginger is the game changer. I would normally add frozen banana to this, but our bananas are still ripening, so yeah, just frozen fruit and some ginger, but it gives it plenty of flavour. Look who I found in my wardrobe. Who is this? Are you in my wardrobe? Don't worry, the door was open. But you're loving it in there. Let's go to the bedroom. Come on. Yeah. She's following me in. My little shadow. I'm obsessed with her. If I sit down over here, I guarantee you I can put money on the fact she's going to sit on my lap. Yeah. Oh, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. Have you just farted? Can cats fart? Because I just got a whiff of something. Is that you? Anyway, I'm just going to wash my face. You know my skincare routine from my recent acne video. And I am drinking 2 little nighttime drinks. I've got a cup of chamomile tea and I've got a cup of hot chocolate with oat milk. So I'm going to sip my hot chocolate and my chamomile tea. 2 very different flavours, I must say. Maybe I'll just drink the hot chocolate first and get ready for bed.
It happened over the course of many, many years.
Shall we go and wave at Ant? Let's get him to say hello. Bella says, "Welcome home, Dad."
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, she's happy to have you home. Good morning.
Morning.
I'm with my cleaning husband doing what he does best.
Cleaning.
Yes. He had a haircut yesterday, didn't he? Look so sharp. Sharp boy, looking sharp. Look at how sharp my boy is. So sharp, so sharp. It is 5:40 a.m. on Thursday, and we're commuting into London together. So that's nice.
That's nice. Sally gets to sit next to me on the train
What a treat.
for 37 minutes.
Oh my god, what a treat. So yeah, heading into London today, got physio, got some meetings, also got like a body scan thing. Not sure, oh, and tattoo removal. There's so many little things going on today.
Hi.
That's my husband. By the way, I'm here with Flora. Hi! Sophie. These are my agents. So basically we're having like a working brunch.
Yeah.
Do some worky bits with the gals.
Oh my god, guys, I'm actually so gassed. I've got food envy.
I have just finished brunch with my agents. It was a nice long hour and a half of yapping, some business talk, some life talk, and now I'm in the bathroom of the restaurant and I need to get all my numbing cream on for my tattoo removal today. So I've got all of my essentials with me, my cling film, my scissors, my tape, and my numbing cream. I use the LMX 4%. And yeah, basically I just do a layer of this, covered in cling film, secured by tape, and that is it. And then it'll be 4 hours out from removal now, and I will take it off and reapply it again 2 hours out. Okay, all of my numbing cream is on. I'm gonna put my jacket on, go and work in a cafe for about an hour, and then I am heading to a place called Neko, where they do these like full body health scans. So I'll see if I'm allowed to film in there, and I'll try and share some of it with you.
Initiating tissue analysis.
Who had a blood pressure of 123.
That's the sound of my heart.
That's your heart.
Alrighty, I've just come out of my scan. That was so interesting. They did like basically a bazillion and one photos and scans and tests of all different types, all within like half an hour, and then you literally go into the room next door and a doctor unpicks all of your results in great detail with you. And the really good news is 99.9% of all my results came back as being optimal, super healthy, really positive. So I'm super happy about that. I did get one result that came back a little bit concerning, and I need to go back and get a scan of a certain part of my body to look into that a little bit more. But I'm just not going to panic about that right now because I've got enough going on in my life with my spine and my skin and lots of other things, so I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm just not going to worry about it. And now it's time for me to get some tattoo removal done at Nama in London. I feel like this one's going really well.
Yeah, it is actually going quite well.
Yeah.
It's looking really good.
Yay.
This one's faded really well as well.
Yeah. Super faded.
Yeah.
I feel like these are the most stubborn of all of them.
Yeah. She's usually like ankles, to be fair.
Yeah. But this one I went
Is this-
over twice, like when I first had it done. What? Do you want dinner? Yeah. You want dinner? I can do that for you. Okay, I'll do that. Your dinner's there, you're gonna go eat it? Anyway, I'm home, and this is the aftermath of getting tattoo removal. Are you ready to see this? Wow, I've just fed you. Look at this. I know it seems like a lot, like it's a lot of effort, there's a lot of blood, but there's not really any pain once you've worked out your numbing routine, and it's so worth it. Like, we looked at some, wow, look at that. We looked at some before and after photos today of when I first started versus now, and these tattoos have just come along such a long way. I feel like it's hard when you look at them every day, you kind of feel like, are they fading? But can you see this? Hopefully you can see that. Like, wow. That progress is absolutely amazing. This is not sponsored, but they do give me a discount on my treatment. So if you do want to go to Nama and get some tattoo removal, I think the code ZANA50 gets you £50 off your first session. I'll just put it down below in the comments, just in case it's useful for you. I have put your food down. Why are you not eating it, hey? There you go. Good morning. It is Friday, and it's not so sunny and beautiful today, which is such a shame. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea to go, and I'm going to go for a little morning walk. I don't know how far I'm going to walk today. My physio yesterday was saying that I should do 7 to 8 kilometres today, but then yesterday my spinal symptoms kind of flared up, which is not great for a woman who is a little bit anxious and gets quite hypervigilant about sensations in their body. It's really hard to know like how what you're doing is impacting you because it's all internal, and I just want to do the right thing. I just want to do the right thing to facilitate healing. It's really hard. It's really hard to know. And I'm still feeling like internally quite optimistic about my healing and stuff, but I do have moments every day where like I really catastrophize. I'm in a little bit of a negative spiral right now, but trying to snap myself out of it. Can you see over there? There's a deer. There's a deer. Well, that's made my day. You probably couldn't see it on camera, but there was a gorgeous little deer. Oh. You don't see them that often around here because we are quite close to London, so when you do, it is a special occasion. And by the way, of course, I am listening to a podcast. You know I love listening to a podcast. Today's choice is the Pitcairn Trials. It is 3:26 p.m. and I'm getting ready to go and visit my uncle for the weekend, so I think this might be my sign to end the vlog. I've got my little suitcase, my bag. I'm going to wear this big red coat because it's forecast to be rain all weekend, so I thought I'd take my big red Gore-Tex coat with me. But before I go, just a quick recommendation. I'm currently reading this book on my Kindle called When the Moon Hatched. It's a fantasy book including dragons. If you like Fourth Wing and that sort of stuff, I think you might quite like this book. I will leave it linked down below. Really, really enjoying it. I'm 74% of the way through it and I am thoroughly engrossed. I hope you enjoyed this week's weekly vlog. I get so much like self-doubt about these. I always just think, are they even interesting? So if you did enjoy it, please let me know in the comments and I will see you super soon in my next video. Bye.